Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Bastards YouTube show. We are here to recap not only this sweep that the Red Sox concluded this series with against the Oakland A's, but to also wrap the first half of the season here for the Red Sox. All-Star break is here this upcoming week. So not only the players, but we, in essence, get a little bit of a rest as well for this week that we have coming up. It is also very nice to have Terry back into the show instead of just having myself host the show. It's nice to talk to somebody as well, get their opinions on everything on this series. Terry, how you doing?
Doing all right. Kind of a dull series. It was kind of a predictable sweep. And on the regular podcast, anytime we picked a sweep, the opposite happened. The other team ended up sweeping. So the Oakland A's are just so bad that there was no way it was like we were going to jinx it this time.
I was sweating it today. I told you off camera. I went to the game, got a chance to be. It was the first game I've been to this season for the Red Sox at Fenway, but I was sweating it a little bit. I did not know if they were going to break it up with this. They were no hit up until about the fifth, sixth inning, and it was looking pretty dull, ugly, like they had already started their All-Star break. They didn't look like they were ready to show up. I didn't love the lineup that was put out today, Terry. I put it in our little group chat very early. The matchups. So JP Sears threw for the Oakland A's, a guy who has better numbers against right-handed pitching, but yet Alex Cora decided not to start Jarren Duran, did not start Casas, and did not start Alex Verdugo. So I was going into this game already aggravated that you have a week off and this is who you throw out here today. Basically the Worcester squad.
Jaron Duran is off the charts right now. I think hitting over 400 in the past 30 days, even higher than that with runners in scoring position. Super robust. It's an automatic stolen base if he's held to a single. A lot of his hits are doubles though, and I was livid as well. 29 other managers in Major League Baseball would have penciled him into the lineup at
Absolutely.
leadoff or wherever, somewhere in the lineup. And Alex Cora gives us the same BS that we've been dealing with. They're about to have 4 days off. Why do they need 5? And what if they come into it cold? Now, Duran came into the game, did hit a single. Verdugo was brought in, I think, into the ninth
Ninth. Yep.
inning, just kind of as a defensive, replacement. It's good that he's got a very good arm, as we've seen recently. But I just, why are you? Why are you turning a game that's an automatic win into a game that's now suddenly kind of questionable as far as winning?
The sixth inning came, and I'll never forget it. The park was dead as it looked like I was attending a funeral earlier in this game. It was that quiet. People cared more about their friggin' hot dogs, their beers, whatever. Had no idea who some of these players were. So me and my big mouth, I yelled down to the dugout, "Where's Duran?" When Duvall was up to the plate because a right-handed pitcher was in for the A's, it was Blackburn. Lo and behold, as soon as I yell out, "Where's Duran?" Adam Duvall must have heard me because he tattooed the ball and it went over the monster. So everybody in my section that was there goes, "Whoa, look what you just did. You just woke them all up." So sure, I'll gladly take the credit if we need it because they needed it. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Duvall home run, did that tie it or get the Red Sox within 1?
3-2.
It was 3-2. Okay. And then later on, Yoshida hits the go ahead. So that's what
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
Yeah. Adam Duvall, I mean, in most instances, I'm not going to complain too much about him being in the lineup, but there's no way it's a better lineup when he's in it and Duran's out. I mean, just looking at the numbers here, my notes for later on, where's Duvall? Right here. Game 1 of the series on Friday, he's 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts.
Yep.
struck out just once today. I mean, he had a pretty good game today. Let's go back to the Rangers series. 2 for 9 with 5 strikeouts. I mean, the dude is just a strikeout machine almost. I'll just go back one more series. This is the Blue Jays series. Where's Duvall? Down at the bottom, 0 for 5. And one of the, he only played one game, was 0 for 5 in that game. 4 strikeouts.
Four strikeouts, yeah.
Golden sombrero is what 4 strikeouts is. So, man, you got to get Duran in that lineup. Could you imagine them sitting Ellsbury, that often back in the day?
I mean, this would have been like an Ellsbury, what was it, Coco Chris comparison.
Yeah.
But you played the upper hand. I mean, Duran is your guy. You need to keep him there, and I'm just grateful he came into the game, made an impact, of course, when he came into the game. One of the biggest heads-up plays he had, it didn't really result in another run, but as soon as he got his hit, nobody was covering second base for the A's. So he took off and took second base. The park went nuts. It was great. Just you could see the energy just when he came into the game on how it charged everybody up. We all knew when Duran was here, as Eck would say on occasion in those broadcasts, it's time to party. When Duran's in the lineup, it's time to party. I will say, though, the one player who fans did get on their case, and I was actually happy that they got on his case because I'm getting sick and tired of Alex Cora putting Kike Hernandez in the lineup. He got the boos. He got the "you need to sit. Where's Duran?" You could hear that loud and clear today at the ballpark. So that was very telling today to me.
Some of the beat writers are speculating this could have been Kike Hernandez last game. They're saying he could be DFA'd possibly. But I still feel like he does have some trade value as either a super utility guy or if a team just desperately needs an outfielder. He's an elite center fielder. So I think there would be some trade value. The Red Sox would probably have to eat most, if not all, the money, but you could get a low to mid-level prospect, I think, for Kike. So we'll see if this is the last game. Pablo Reyes is coming back soon. Yep. Is it Yu Chang? He's the everyday
30 in short now. Yep.
Everyday shortstop. There's just no room. And then you have Duvall and Duran, squeezed into center field. So
Yoshi was my MVP of today's game, but this guy absolutely deserves the mention because it was a huge turning point in the game. Winkowski came in. Winkowski was pretty shaky. Cora had the early hook in the 7th inning after he put 2 on. There was another error up the middle with not really an error, just miscommunication from Chang, and Arroyo brought in Joely Rodriguez, Terry. And when he came in, I first from way out seeing in the bullpen, I thought Bernardino was warming up. And then all of a sudden the scoreboard says Joely Rodriguez is coming in. And I go, oh, dear God, here we go. I got to give this guy props. He did have a violation, his first thing that he did when he came out. But what a performance he had in the 7th inning to keep this game tied. They wouldn't be in that situation if it wasn't for him, and he deserves the recognition for today.
Yeah, didn't give up a hit, didn't walk anybody, struck out 2. So that's
you get that. That's a great bullpen right there if you can get that consistently.
Yeah. So who are you rooting for in the home run derby?
I got to go with my boy Mookie Betts. I got to go for it. I just have to stay with my Red Sox loyalty on it. And as much as he's still a Dodger and everything, I'm gonna go Mookie. How about you?
I'm not rooting for Mookie. I'm still pissed off. Mookie didn't love Boston, and it's going to be debated for the rest of eternity whether or not he wanted to be here, whether he didn't, blah, blah, blah. But I'm rooting for Adley Rutschman. He's just a really likable guy, and I hope he does it. But Pete Alonso's in it, and that dude's a machine. So.
Well, we hope everybody enjoys their little break. We'll be back Thursday to get ready for the Red Sox and Cubs series to start on Friday night for the second half. We will see you all very soon.